Imagine a world where every conflict paused, even just for a moment, a global ceasefire. It sounds utopian, doesn't it? Yet, the concept of a global ceasefire has been a recurring goal in international diplomacy, especially during times of widespread crisis. But what does it really take to negotiate peace on such a monumental scale? Global ceasefire negotiations are a complex dance between diplomacy, politics, and humanitarian urgency. At the core lies a universal truth. People are suffering, and peace is the only solution. Yet, achieving that peace often feels like navigating a labyrinth of competing interests. One of the biggest challenges is trust, or the lack of it. In regions embroiled in conflict, trust is often the first casualty. For warring factions to agree on a ceasefire, mediators must create a safe space where trust can begin to rebuild. This involves not only delicate negotiations, but also assurances of neutrality and fairness. Another hurdle is urgency. While diplomats deliberate over ceasefire conditions, lives continue to be lost. Humanitarian agencies often advocate for immediate pauses in fighting to deliver aid. Yet, temporary truces can crumble quickly if they're not anchored in mutual commitment. Then there's the issue of power dynamics. International actors often wield significant influence over local conflicts. Securing their buy-in can make or break a ceasefire. But here's the dilemma. How do you reconcile the interests of global powers when their priorities often conflict with those on the ground? So, what makes a ceasefire negotiation successful? History offers some valuable lessons. First, inclusivity, bringing all relevant stakeholders to the table, from political leaders to grassroots representatives. Second, accountability, ensuring that all parties adhere to the terms through robust monitoring mechanisms. And finally, sustained dialogue, because lasting peace requires more than just stopping the fighting. It demands long-term commitment to reconciliation. But here's where you come in. Global ceasefires aren't just the work of diplomats. They're a collective effort. Discussions like these are vital in reshaping public opinion and encouraging governments to act. So, what are your thoughts? Can we, as a global community, push for peace even in the most challenging circumstances? For more insights into the intricacies of global diplomacy and ceasefire negotiations, visit Academia World News. Let's keep the conversation alive, because every dialogue brings us one step closer to peace.